I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the S.B.I podcast. We're here today in our new studio. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm here today with a very, very talented individual, social media personality, actor, all-around creative, who through his comedy videos has amassed a following of 3.1 on Instagram, 2.6 on TikTok, and 5.5 million on Facebook. Please welcome my good friend, Jerry Purpdrank.
Hey, damn, that boy gassed me out.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Serious numbers, bruh.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, how you feeling, bro?
I'm good, bro. How about you?
Cannot complain.
That's
Cannot
what I'm
complain.
talking about. Come on.
So let's go to the beginning. I want to talk about how you even started, where you came from. You're from Boston,
Yeah.
right? And
Yes, sir.
give me a little backstory.
You want the spiel?
I want the spiel.
All right, bet.
Act like
So-
you don't know me. I have no clue.
Okay, bet. So my daddy left when so I started making videos probably like 2012,
Okay.
2013. And I was doing it for fun. I was doing
Right.
it to be annoying, like whatever. It was on Vine. I seen it pop up on Twitter. I was on Twitter scrolling. I seen Vine pop up. I'm like, oh shoot, I like this. Nobody was making comedy videos. It was more like artsy stuff.
Right.
And I was like, I want to do some funny stuff on here. So I just started making comedy videos. And then out of nowhere, started getting a little bit of likes, a little bit of traction. And I just said, hell yeah, I'm doing this. Like, at first it was for friends and stuff. But then when I saw like 1,000 likes, I'm like, whoa, I don't got 1,000 friends. Where this come from? And it just kept going up to 5,000 likes. This man. And then I made that happen to LA. That's what happened. I hit LA because I was like, I gotta do it. It was a risk.
So
a
wait,
chance.
so how many videos did you make before you were like, oh, this is a real thing?
Honestly, it was pretty quick. I made like 10 videos. Like, in all honesty, I don't even remember the 10, but I remember like that 10th one being like how black people knock on doors. And I made a beat on the door. Just like how I would make a
Yeah.
beat in the lunchroom and shit.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then that one popped off. Like, I went to bed and it had 1,000 likes, and I was like, oh, this John hit. And like, I never had a video like this before. Then I woke up, and then it had like 10,000 likes. And it was like, oh, shoot. Like, this one hit. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to make another one. So the next day I made another one, and then that one hit.
So there
Yeah,
you go.
I
There's the
mean-
nice garage that we deal with here in the S.B.I studio. I wonder if you can hear it. Hopefully you can. So what were you doing at the time though? Like how old were you?
I was 19.
Okay, so you're 19 years old. And so did you have a job? Were you?
Yeah, I was working valet at Fenway Park, bro. Fenway Park, running back and forth doing valets, and I worked in a parking lot. So like, it was like 12 an hour, and this is back in the day, so 12 an hour was hitting. 12 an hour, and I wasn't going to school or nothing. I just finished high school 2011. So then 2012, I was chilling. Then 2013 was when beginning of 2013, I started making videos and stuff like that.
That's fun. So once the video started getting traction, did you see, like, did people recognize you at Fenway?
My boss was
Really?
like, I heard you're a little superstar now. And I'm like, wait, what? Because I went to high school with his kids. And that's how
Put the mic a little closer.
that's how I got the job.
Okay.
So his kids went to my high school. So it was like, oh, like, you're a good
Gosh.
kid. You get this job, whatever. And then out of nowhere, I made the videos. At the beginning, I wasn't making videos. So I was just valet. And then I started making videos at work. And then my boss was like, wait, like, you're a little internet star I'm hearing. And I was like, nah, like, I'm just doing, and I only had like maybe like 100K. Like, cause I grew quick.
Yeah, I'm like 100K. man.
But it took me like 2 months to get 100K. So I was like, okay, I'm here. And then he's like, wait, like, I'm hearing about you. Cause I had videos like hitting
Yeah.
from the beginning. And then I'll never forget. I was parking someone's car. It was like one of my last days there because I was gonna go to LA. I gave my 2 weeks, and I'm grabbing the keys, and he goes, "My son just showed me your video. You make videos on like an app, right?" And I go, "Oh, shoot."
it's serious.
That's when I first was like, "Oh shoot!" Like people kind of seeing these videos. I was like, "Damn!" Like that's dope.
That's crazy. So, what was the stepping stone to LA? Because I know you didn't just go like, "Yeah, I'm popping LA." Like it doesn't. This is not the Disney version of your life. I want to know what.
So when we started, me and my boy Max Jr., he was coming up on there with me. He did Smack Cam Originator, smacking the
He
life
was on,
out
like,
of people.
Jimmy Kimmel and all that stuff because he was just smacking.
Boss man. Yeah, so me and him, we was doing it together. And what was the question, golly?
Just like what got you to LA?
Oh, so we were doing our thing together, and then this manager hit us up, and it was this foreign guy, and he was like, "Hey, like, I own this clothing brand. I do this and this. Like, I can manage you guys and get you money." And we ain't never made money still on there. So we were like, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so he came through. We did a brand deal, like our first brand deal, and it was for like $1,000. And we were like, oh, we out. Like, we good. Like, I never seen $1,000 all at once like that in my life.
So other than valeting, what other jobs are you coming from doing?
I never had a job before the valet. No, I worked at Abercrombie. Abercrombie, I was a folder, put the clothes, but all that.
You were in the back?
Yeah, I was doing all that. No, I'd work cashier too, though.
Oh, okay.
I had a cool ass manager that was, but like I knew the ins and outs, bro. The whole store made me cashier. Oh, I was in there. I did that, and then just the videos, like it was just boom and boom.
That's wild. Okay, so you're $1,000, you're in
there, and then from there he kind of told us like, if y'all make this move, because there was other people making videos too, and we couldn't, we had no, like we'd hit them up and be like, yo, we like your videos, this and that, but we couldn't see him.
Right.
So our manager was like, hey, come out to LA. I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna get you guys a place to live. I'm gonna get you guys like set up. We're like, cool. So he's like, okay, the flights will be free if you do this tour. And we're like, all right, cool. It's like a 3-day tour in Dallas and Houston. So he's like, it's free flight and they're going to pay you to pull up. I'm like, hell yeah. So we go to Texas for like 3 days. It's like Jake Paul, Brent Rivera. It's like the Vine kids, right?
Right.
We do this tour, hella white girls. I'll send you the video, bro. Nuts. Dummy white girl screaming, jumping, and I'm like, what is going on? Because I never had that happen.
Right.
Like people just like running up to you and like, oh shoot, like this. So we do that, and then they give us a flight to LA, and then our manager is like, oh, we're gonna stay in this hotel for like a week, this and that. I'm gonna use your money from the guys from the brand deals we're doing, and we're like, huh? He's like, that's like part of the market and this and that. We're like, whatever. So we're in LA for a week, and we're linking up with like people shooting this and that. We're doing numbers. Like it's working. We're like, wow, like LA's lit. And then he goes, all right, I gotta go. The manager, he's like, all right, I'm leaving, but I'll be back like in a month. And we're like, so what we supposed to do? Like, what's the next move? Like, we barely
don't know nobody here.
We already spent money on the hotel. We already did. So we're like, he's like, all right, I got you a brand deal though. And he gave us this brand deal. We made like 3 racks each.
Okay.
So then we're like, wow, okay, we got 3 bands and a dream. So we hear about something called Airbnb. So we're like, hold on, what's because we just found out about Uber and Airbnb. We never had that in
why
Boston.
would you ever need that? At that point,
So we hit this place. We're looking at spots, and there's this place that's like $2,300 a month, and they're like 2-bedroom. You could live there, and we're like, damn. So we hit up our boys, because me and Max went. And we're like, yo, they're doing videos too. Dan Nampai Kid and this boy Terry.
Okay.
And we're like, yo, pull up. Just come to LA. Drive here. Just pull up, and because we were gonna pay the rent for this Airbnb. It was $2,600, and we'll just shoot and go crazy.
Yeah.
They drive over here. So they drive from Boston to LA to come shoot. So we're shooting, we're doing our thing. And by the grace of God, bro, we made a little paper. And we spent like 2-3 months in there in the hood, trash. Yeah, like crazy.
What part of LA?
It was like somewhere in East LA. I couldn't tell you. Like, it wasn't far from Hollywood, but it wasn't nice.
No, I know. Yeah.
Oh man, roaches, rats. Oh, bro.
Well, yeah, good point. What, 2,300, 2,600?
For a 2-bedroom for 4 people.
Yeah, no way it's nice.
So we split the bedrooms 2 and 2. And it came furnished. So we were like, we're good. But
that's where the roaches were.
Oh, bro, the thinnest beds. You know the pillows was lit paper, bro. Them Target pillows that was like $2. Like, bro,
they instantly flattened.
Oh, it was bad, bro. But we made a lot of content in that house. That big learning experience. So yeah, that's how we got to LA, and then from there it kind of was just like, okay, go mode.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So when Vine, because how long after you came to LA had Vine still been a thing?
So I only had been doing Vine for maybe like 6 months to almost a year in Boston.
Okay. When
this all happened, I want to say 6 to 8 months. And then we came to LA, and then how long did it take, you say? How long?
Yeah, like how long was Vine still going after you came to LA?
I want to say like 2 years.
Okay.
So when I came to LA, Vine was still here for about 2 years,
and,
like strong.
And that was your focus to make Vine content.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Because I remember I told you my story. Like I saw Vine, I like signed up. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Wish I didn't. But what's the difference that you see between something like Vine and then merging over to Instagram? Like, what did you have to change?
So Vine was only 6 seconds, right?
Oh,
so you could you had to be creative enough to compact everything into 6 seconds, your idea that you're trying to output. So it was easy, but it was hard in a way, because you'd film a minute worth of content,
right? And
you had to put the minute into the 6 seconds. And we had different processes to get so it was 6.3. Like we had to come down and find ways to get it to 6.9, bro, to get more content in, and it was a process.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, so but I'm sure it's so much more. It's just like sampling and music and stuff. Like when you had less sample time, people get way more creative. Then, once you get a minute, it's like, okay, like
then you could show everything.
Yeah.
You could bullshit.
You can do close-ups and shit.
Exactly. So it's like you had to compact that shit, and it had to make sense.
Yeah.
In the 6 seconds. So it was tough.
So once Vine died.
Yeah.
Was it just like Instagram became your focus?
When Vine died, it was like, okay, we built this. Now, how can we use this to get everywhere else?
Right.
So we started promoting ourselves on Vine. And it was like, okay, follow me on Snapchat.
Oh, so your videos always had that. Yeah, right.
It got to a point where it was like, follow me on IG, follow me on Snap, follow me on this. I'm going to post content there that I'm not posting on Vine. I can't post the whole thing, right?
Right.
So then it make people go, okay, let's go to IG. Let's go. So we kind of scattered everywhere. It was like nobody knew where the ending point was, but we had to know, we had to go somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So everyone went either like YouTube. Some people went to Instagram. Some people went to Facebook. Some people went like scattered, bro.
That's wild.
Like roaches. He was gone. He was out of there.
Why did you choose Instagram more so than like a YouTube or a...
Instagram was more like Vine, if that makes sense. It was more...
Even the algorithm, how it looks and the whole...
I was good at making quick skits. I was good at making skit comedy and like just directing it, cutting it up, doing all that. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm good at. So I went to Instagram and Facebook rather than YouTube, which was longer format.
Right.
And I didn't even know what to put in 10 minutes, let alone like 3. Like 3 minutes is short on YouTube, right? That's a
Right.
music video. But like
But that's yeah, I know what you mean.
the manyan come from
Yeah.
the goddamn 20-minute video. And I just never was that guy to be doing like challenges or like, let me do what everybody doing. Like I've always been I want to make sketch comedy. I want to laugh for real. I don't want to bullshit or make fake stuff or like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And there's people that I'm great friends with that do that kind of stuff. And it's
Right.
just like, do your thing. But it wasn't me. I couldn't do it.
So why comedy? Like, was somebody in your family funny? Was it just you were always like, where did that come from?
Honestly, I'm going to say, so I went to white school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Caucasian school, bro. Like the mountains type shit. Like
The mountains of
Caucasus, bro. Like, so this is how it went. Like at home and at church and like my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
all black people.
Right.
So it was just chill. Like we'd be vibing, whatever. But when I went to school, bro, all white people, bro. Like my school was all white. And then the next down, it wasn't even like 99 white, 1 black. No, it was 98 white, 4% Asian, 2% Indian.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm
wow,
saying?
yeah.
And then I was the black kid. It was like that. Like
That's
like-
wild.
a pepper and salt, 1 pepper. So I used to get cooked. I was the easy target, bro. It was light work for these niggas. Like, you turn the lights off, instant joke. Where Jerry at? Off rip, bro. Like, no. Anytime something happened, it was, so I had to learn the goddamn
Roast.
I had to cook. I had to just be quick. I had to be on my feet. Like I just had to, so I would just be witty. Like I would just,
Yeah.
I feel like that made me be like, damn, you kind of gotta like, I don't think I made myself that. I just think I didn't want to be bullied.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be just,
It was a way to harden
stepping stone.
yourself to-
Exactly.
yeah.
So I had to crack jokes. I used to crack jokes on myself too, because it was the easiest way to like,
Mhm.
I'd get a laugh too. So it'd be like, damn, I'm not getting roasted.
Right.
We laughing
Right.
You know
I
what
see
I'm saying?
Yeah.
when I was getting roasted.
But it was a way to cope the roast.
Getting cooked. But it was just like, you know what? Like, I don't know. I didn't really take myself as funny. I kind of took it as like, I'm just talking to get an opinion out that even if it's outlandish, I would say it so that it would kind of direct it away from
Right.
me, I feel like. Or like the negative that came from
with
it. Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
defense mechanism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess it was like that.
Damn. It's funny how things like that can like spark though what you're supposed to be doing.
Bro, I don't know, bro. It's you could say bullying built me up. You feel me? Like you had to get roasted, and I was short. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a short black kid.
Yeah.
Let's roast him. That boy easy. He
Yeah.
free.
But I think there's something to that a lot of people don't respect nowadays.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is just the fact of, you know, it's adversity. And any
Exactly.
kind of adversity
Mm-hmm.
creates a different kind of human being.
Exactly.
But if you don't, it's like what remember we were talking to David the other day, your cousin David,
Yeah.
and he was just saying like we were talking about comfortable. He was like, oh, like, well, you can be, how did he say it? He was like, oh, well, for people accepting you how you are, it makes you strong. But it's like
Mhm.
sometimes you get the constructive criticism you need from things you don't want. And
From
it
the
makes you-
ops.
From the ops, yeah. And it literally makes you go, wait a minute, like, nah, fuck, I can be better. I can do. But, you know, if you coddle everyone and no one gets that,
Oh yeah.
then everybody, hey,
Dumps off.
yeah, because,
Yeah.
hey, I always will want more.
Exactly.
And you should always want more, or at least to achieve and be better.
Exactly.
But if you're, it's like, I don't want that. But
Yeah.
I'm strong in the fact that I don't want that. It's kind of like,
Nah, you got to get cooked.
Yeah.
You got to go through it.
Yeah. And you have to know how to take that and use
And flip it.
Yeah.
Do
Positively.
something with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's.
Because everyone gets cooked for something, especially if you got something about you that make you unique. You're going to get cooked.
For sure.
You're going to get chefed for. Because you different, right?
Yeah.
You different. So it's like, it's easy. We can just, and everyone else can do the same thing, right? And gang up on one person. So it's like, you got to take that adversity and I'm not saying like grind to be better just because, but it's like, take it and just, what can I do with this? Not what can I do with it, but don't let it affect me. I can use it to just do something else with it. I'm different for a reason.
There you go. I'm different for a reason.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of that, the fact that you work in social media, in a social space, same with music, we can go there too. What kind of effect do you think all of this is having on? Because like I saw something like Iowa is trying to outlaw TikTok or sue TikTok. Yeah. What do you think it's actually doing to our society?
To kids and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, not just kids, to just everyone.
Just the society?
Yeah.
I think social media is, I think only certain people really supposed to be on social media. Like, I think society nowadays look at other people too much and look at it like, this is real life. Like, people live in it really don't be like that. Like, it's not as easy as people make it seem to be. I think people just want to have the easiest way to make $1.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. Like, it's kind of a competitive space where if I'm bigger than someone or someone's bigger than me, they're going to eat more than me, right?
Right.
So I need to try and get to a space where, and it's like people do it every other way. There's too many ways to do this that someone hasn't tried. And I feel like everyone just thinks it's going to be a cakewalk. Like, there is those people that get it free. Like, if you look good or like you, like you look good or you just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you are your content.
Your dog is the cutest look. Of course, it's gonna be free. Like, go ahead. It's that easy, right?
Yeah.
But like, if you don't got that uniqueness, it's never gonna work. It's the uniqueness. I just feel like now in society, with everything, when it comes to like kids wanting to do stuff or like what they want to be social media, or girls looking at social media and thinking I need this, or dudes looking at social media and looking at cars or this and that, being like, damn. And it's more like, when it was on TV, people wanted it, but they knew it wasn't attainable.
Right.
But now I feel like that it's on social media, it's kind of like, oh, he more regular. It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
And you don't know the backstory. Because like half these self-made gurus like come from rich families. You know what I mean? It's the guy who's like, look, I got a Lamborghini in a week. Check out how I did it. It's like, bro, this is the new telemarketer, or this is the new late night commercial of the guy who's like, only $12.99.
Bro, there's people that build stuff like from nothing.
Yeah.
Or like they have maybe like a little money in their pocket and they turn it the hell up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then there's people that have it handed to them and like it's free. It's easy. You just got to show a bunch of expensive stuff. But I want to do that too. I just got to grind this. And no. It took a whole lineage, a whole family to build the bread to get it there so that they could live that freely and do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
There's always something under something. Like, I think social media kind of got people just thinking, I need that, or I deserve this.
Right.
I worked hard enough. I deserve this. When it's like, you don't even know what it comes with. but you're saying I deserve all this. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Well, it's the same with like we were talking about the conventional, movie stars
mm-hmm,
and even influencers. It's like it's also a lot of people who, even like you're saying, I mean, you've grinded in this now.
mm-hmm.
You're saying you've been here 10 years now, which is
Yeah,
like crazy, but like you've been
nuts.
grinding for 10 years.
Yeah.
You've seen it. Think how many people just shot up
Oh,
and
yeah.
then they're not around anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a lot of people who didn't put in as, like you said, you don't know what comes with this. You didn't put in as much work
Mm-hmm.
as somebody who, has done these other professions.
Exactly.
But you get the carte blanche so fast, and you get the because it's relevancy. Y'all playing a game of relevancy.
Exactly.
It's not so much track record as relevancy.
Exactly.
Like what's hot,
Bro. And it's like back in the day, it didn't matter what you had. You wasn't popping off unless you had like something. It's like OG YouTubers and OG Viners really made something. Like,
right?
to be going viral back then in the age where like not everybody had a phone, not everybody had it, but like the share game, like people was like, that's like,
Y'all were really making content. It wasn't just pull out the phone, just record this because I'm doing it. Like, no, yeah.
and like you had to be different to be seen. Like,
yeah.
because I posted up a bunch of videos like before that, like with them 10, they ain't go nowhere.
Right.
Because they wasn't it. They wasn't it. And then when I found the it, I kind of wrote on that formula and said, oh, okay, so this is it. And this is how I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's tough, bro. It's tough.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wanted to play this thing. I don't know if you ever heard it. It's by this guy named Paul Harvey. This is from like 1965. But listen to what he says about our society. And I feel like social media has kind of like made this happen quicker. What is it playing? Of course, now things don't want to work once I'm playing them on the air. Let's see. There we go. Listen to this shit. It's pretty crazy.
If I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree, thee. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. And what'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing.
Crazy.
How wild is that?
That's
I saw that the
crazy.
other day and I was like, yo.
That's nuts.
But how much of that's 1965,
I
bro?
know, right? Bro.
Half the stuff he said, we do.
Exactly. And
I just feel like social media to an extent promotes so much of that. And even, I mean, like you see, even it's with music, it's like, even if you want to be an artist now you have to be the wildest artist, especially in rap music, you have to be the wildest artist. And then you also have to be some sort of social media presence.
yeah, for real. And it's like, it's bad. It's getting to a point where it's like, gee, like, I feel like when I saw a video the other day, and when we was in school, it was like, what do you want to be when you want to grow up? And everyone was talking about doctors, lawyers. Everyone was going for that grind, bro.
Right.
And now I saw a video and it said they all want to be YouTubers, bro. And I'm like, damn. Like, I feel like the vision is kind of blurred, where it's like, in what world is you not want to be a doctor no more? Like, these kids don't want to be doctors, lawyers, and all that no more. It's kind of crazy.
That's 8 years of college, which also, not saying that college is really, we know that it's kind of a scam in some cases, but it's 8 years to me getting to do what I want to do.
Instead of
like the right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a Bentley when I'm 55. I want to be in a Bentley right now.
Because you can't flex when you're 55 like that.
Man, some of the niggas I wanted to flex on dead. Like, think about that.
And that's how it is. You don't even got contact with 99% of them. They just want to flex right there.
Right now. I got the video and I could ride around. Come on, man. Bro. But see, I feel like that's us growing up.
Oh, yeah. Because when we was young, we was doing stupid shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like, man, like, I feel like it matured me a lot, though. It just made me go like, because I saw all this social media stuff in person, right? So I'm just like, it really don't be like that. And when it do be like that, I'd be like, okay, I see how it be like that.
Yeah,
but it's like, it's so blurred, bro. So everything's so blurred through a screen where it's like, y'all believe everything. Y'all, it's too much naivety. I don't even know if that's a word.
Naivete. That's what it is.
What he said. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it the fact that you think that, do you think a lot of people just come out here and get lost? They just get lost in the sauce? Or is it like, what do you think set you apart where you're still here, you're still doing it, you found ways to navigate, even something like TikTok? I remember when TikTok came out, and you only had like 300,000 or 400,000 from when it was Musically. And I remember you being like, nah, man, I gotta figure this out. And like literally, that was like, you were like, no, like, and you stopped everything, you figured it out, and I watched you go to 2.2 million or whatever. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you think it is that makes you continue to figure it out, see it through, when you've seen so many others just...
Honestly, I think it's more about I love doing it. Like, I really do love making content. Like, I like watching my content back because I laugh at it, right? Like, I be laughing at that shit for real, like, genuinely, bro. So it's like, I really do love making videos. It'd be hard to make videos sometimes. Like, sometimes you got to source things, or you need people, or you need this and that. And scheduling up, but I do love making videos and editing them up and cutting stuff up. Like, and like it being my idea that I can just like, I like laughing. That's my thing. Like I love to laugh. So if I can even make myself laugh, I'll do it. Like I just love doing it, bro.
Right.
And I like seeing people laugh at content too, because it's like, oh, they thought that was funny.
Right.
Like that's my joke. Like they thought that shit was funny.
And it's
you know what I'm
bringing
saying?
joy to people. which is
Exactly.
even-
I mean, I see people laugh, or people will be like, oh, like that video was hilarious, bro. Like that shit had me dying. I'm just like, see, like just that little moment, I'd be like, yeah, like it feel good. You
Yeah.
forget everything in that moment when you laugh and you dying
Yeah.
at something. I love that. That's my favorite thing about the whole thing, low key.
So who are other influencers you, or not just influencers, but whether it's like comedians, influencers, who are people that you look up to and you're like, oh nah, like they get it right every time.
Influencers.
And it doesn't even have to be necessarily in comedy. It could be, you know, other things.
Honestly, like I used to make Lil Wayne videos, but I took that
Yeah.
shit to heart. Like that's
Tell
that's my
this
boy.
story.
That's
Tell
my
this
boy, bro.
story.
I fuck with Lil Wayne, bro. But like he put in so much work to like, cause he was like, I'm the greatest rapper.
Right.
And I'm gonna do everything to fucking show y'all I'm the greatest rapper, because he loved to fucking rap and he loved like giving a bar and just fucking seeing people like, hold up.
Right.
They didn't even get that shit, but fuck it. They gonna listen to it again because the song hot, right? So it's like, I think that's my biggest inspiration in like life, bro. It's just like, and this man's still putting out fucking bangers to this day.
Wayne, yeah.
So I'm like, it's definitely inspiration. Cat Williams, even though that man was just chefing everybody up, and you didn't like it, I feel it, but
Man,
I love Cat Williams, bro.
But he's unapologetically, he calls it like he sees it. I don't know if it's 100% always 1000% true, but I will say he calls it like he sees it. And I believe him on pretty much nothing he says is that far-fetched.
Honestly.
And there's video to back up
like
pieces of it.
I just think that he was kind of just tired of shit and just said, you know what? I'm gonna just put it all out there. Because honestly, he do deserve way more flowers, bro. Like he been like since before, like the internet has helped so many, I feel like, comedians and all that stuff. Like look at me, right? But then this man didn't have none of that and was still thriving. It's like a Dave Chappelle, right?
Right.
Like now he's huge.
Right.
You can't like, you don't know Chappelle, but bro, back in the day he was still doing all of that without no social media, without this and that, because like these dudes got it.
Yeah, and they were, you know, like those guys were going from town to town, city to city, fucking driving, doing sets, like working out. Like that shit it's
no game.
level. Yeah.
And it was tougher through what they were trying to do, just like moving up through like comedy shows and shit. Like we're blessed that we're in an era where it's like now you can just do something on the internet and then all of a sudden like it pops something off, or it makes like we had word of mouth for everything. Like in our generation, it was just word of mouth.
Or you had to be on one of the major hubs. I had to see you on BET.
Yeah,
I had to see you on MTV. Yeah, like
now
Nickelodeon, Disney. Yeah.
Now it's kind of like, man, I'm seeing so many people now. It's just like, bro, I can't remember half their face. Like, I can't, goddamn, I don't know. I feel like it's nowadays, it's just not as much grind.
Yeah.
As back in the day. Yeah. Like people put in work to get to where they was. Now I feel like socials kind of help.
It's more, and now it's just also a shock value too. Who can be more shocking on what day? And no matter how bad it gets, most things only are going to have a 6 day, a week news cycle.
Exactly.
And that shit's gone.
Bro.
And then people bring it up as a joke or a meme every once in a while.
Yeah. No, that's facts. But that's the thing too, like people can capitalize on those moments too, though. It's like, I feel like nowadays it'd be like, like back in the day, you had to do dummy stuff to be like, oh shoot, like okay, this guy's something. Like
Yeah.
nowadays, like, bro, you do something on social media or like one Netflix little reality special,
Right.
career. And
Yeah.
it'd be like, damn, like
That's
god
true.
damn. And it do be quick. Like my shit was quick. I'm not gonna lie, be like, okay, it happened, it took this and this, but at least like I had something behind it. Like I had something to show for it. But it'd be like, you look good, you was on TV, we seen you.
Up.
Follow, nigga. I ain't missing this.
You're right.
Yeah.
But that's what freaks me out, though. All the people I know who are like, whether they're regular actors or actually it's just actors.
Yeah.
They're the only people who do this goofy
Mhm.
shit. They'll distance themselves from like all of it. So
world.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
so crazy because it's like, no, like people are following you.
Mhm.
Sell these people something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because if you don't,
Mhm.
when that shit's over,
Oh yeah.
the network don't give a shit
Nope.
because they still selling niggas the subscription.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless of what's on it. You don't know everything that's on Hulu, but you pay for it.
Everything.
You pay for all of it.
All of it.
All that
And it's
shit.
nuts.
And so much of it you don't even have any interest in ever watching.
Exactly. Something
But
like that.
and that's what I'm saying. It's the only lane of people that I know who do that.
Yeah.
Like, and they just they just don't utilize a fan base that's just sitting there waiting for them. They're waiting to be fed. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
how do you know what your fan base is interested in social media wise? Because you also currently you do, what is it you're doing now? Like, you stream on TikTok.
Yeah, I do some streaming here and there. Honestly, I go by if I think something's funny, bro. Like,
So that's it.
like I've based things off of how other people would think it would be funny, but that's more like if it's so like relatable or something, right? Like
Right.
be like, oh, I could add something extra and be like stupid and it'd be funny to me, but then the so it's more like it's more what I think is funny. It's kind of like my brain kind of like what I think happens in life or shit that be going on that I think like, oh fuck, like this is too funny. Like this happens all the time, or this is like I like shock value.
Right.
Just
Okay,
trying to
yeah.
give a little bit of shock value and just like letting people know that or showing people something, having them think their mind's going one way or something. Kind of like a Wheezy bar. You don't know where it's
Misdirection.
coming from. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I want it
that's
to
what
be
it
like
is.
a punch. I try to give a punch at the end where it's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like that. Like that's how I operate off. I try to catch people off guard, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want you to know my next move. Yeah.
Do you have benchmarks for like how many videos you need to put out a month or shoot them?
Like I used to. It used to be like on Vine, it was like, are you shooting every other day? And if like there was just so many people, like we would like it's kind of like a writing room.
Mm-hmm.
Like we tell each other the ideas, and then we'd be
Right.
like, "Oh, you should do this, or you should do that, or add this, or oh, we could go here because they got that," and it was just perfect. Like, and everything hit. It was just crazy. But like a benchmark now, nah. It's more like, cause bro, my brain has been fried for 10 years, bro. Like I've gone through every scenario in my dome at least like 30 times, bro. So it's like.
Yeah.
Now it's more, how can I still get them? Like I don't just post like anything. Like I really try to make sure that everything
Yeah.
is a genuine laugh, or like, and if they don't think it's funny, that's fine on me. Like I laughed on it. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I just try to genuinely just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not trying to just.
I'm not gonna follow a trend and just copy everything else. If I'm gonna do a trend, I'm gonna try and make it like
That makes
different. You know, I try to be unique. That's
Yeah.
yeah. like my own little lane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How have you noticed the difference with, like, you came up with so many, I mean, like Jake, Logan, Lele
Mhm.
Pons, all these.
Mhm.
Have you noticed a difference as far as what audiences you can reach based on race, or based on, I mean, we know gender,
Yeah,
obviously, because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm following a chick before you. You know, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
You know, it's crazy. I got more male followers, right?
Yeah. But it's comedy too, which I think.
Comedy, I think, is more like a men's, not like, there's girls too, because I'll make videos more based on
Based on,
girls. You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
exactly.
Because I know, oh, that shit's funny.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because girls have their own kind of humor
Exactly. They
elsewhere.
got
Yeah.
their own thing. Like, they
And the
live
people they follow.
their
Yeah.
own life. So it's like, okay, I can make something based on makeup. Like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, I could make something based on a hair dryer or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's easy. So I don't know. It's tough.
But I'm saying, as far as like, I don't know. I just feel like, do you feel like there's a difference in reach, as far as, not saying it's algorithmic or anything, but just on relatability, just how we are as people being relatable, you know? People, regardless of what we want to say,
Yeah.
people are generally a little bit more comfortable around people that look like them.
Oh, for
And
sure.
that is just that is a
For
scientific
sure.
fact, no matter what you know. But saying, in a sense of, have you ever just, noticed that it's, or is it not that way?
Okay,
at all?
I feel like when it comes to creatives and like making content,
Mhm.
that's strictly content. Like, it don't matter what you look like, this and that. If
Right.
it's funny,
It'll pass.
it's gonna hit. Unless you like racist, but like,
Right.
who cares? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit.
It's like a good song.
But
Nobody cares where it's coming
exactly.
from. Gotcha.
But then there's levels of like, then there's the realm of personality. And it's like, do I think they're cute? Do I think they're this? And that just boosts up the chance of, you know what I'm saying? So
Even
if
for
it's,
certain brand deals and things
exactly,
like that. Okay.
like a 15-year-old white girl ain't gonna follow me. The chances of that happening
Right.
is like slim to none, right? But then a 15-year-old girl maybe going to follow like a Jake or a Logan.
Right.
More likely.
I see what you're
Or
saying.
like a cutie, you know what I'm saying? One of them like good looking white boy. It's like, I'm probably gonna go with following this
Right.
white than this random black dude with dreads that that made me laugh one time. It's like,
But this was a good video.
it
though.
was that shit don't make them laugh, but next.
Yeah, I see what you're
Next.
saying.
They saw me by accident. I just pop up in their shit. But it's like, it's cool. That's just how the world
The
works.
world
like,
works, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting though, because there are others.
Because when you
that-
get those people, then you could post a little like, I feel like people could bullshit around a little bit on social and they'll still hit because it'd be like, damn, that's my boyfriend. Or
okay, maybe
that's
that's
the cutie. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mhm.
that's the, I really fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
little bias. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a bad chick. You'd be like, yeah, that song ain't that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Throw a little backgrounds on it. That could be all right.
Should be
This
cheeks.
is terrible. Terrible
John
song.
be cheeks.
Uh,
And it just be like, all right, like, I get it.
Yeah.
I can't compete with it, so I can't be mad.
Man,
I just gotta go
it's
harder.
it's like the OnlyFans stuff. There's no competing with that.
No,
you
no.
know, like, it is what it is.
But it's like, I just look at that stuff and be like, hey, I can use you though. Like, I can fucking get you in a video and you can pull
Right.
these people for that. It's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm never mad at anybody's hustle. If it worked, it
I
worked.
feel
Like,
you.
you doing your thing. If you paying bills, you doing your shit.
Mhm.
Fuck
And
them.
like you're flipping it and you're
Yeah.
using that. To
Yeah, I
whatever.
can use that world too. Just
Exactly.
because, like, it's like if I think a rapper trash but he's popping, I'm not gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna film with you because you trash. Like, there's people that think
people
you should.
apparently
We can use each other, right?
Right,
You
right.
could not like my shit. You could not think I'm not funny, whatever, right?
Right.
But we could use each other and just like not
both-
use each other, but we can
both benefit.
benefit from each other, right?
I always say use gets a bad rep because the
Mhm.
problem is we all are supposed to use each other.
Yeah.
where neither one of us is supposed to misuse or overuse.
Exactly.
You know, and it's reciprocation. You know, it's not supposed to be, hey man, can I get, and
Exactly.
and it never comes back around.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's more just like, you help me, I help you. That's just that's LA.
And exactly. And if we pay attention, hey, you have this reach, I have this reach.
Yeah,
Let's put it together.
Exactly. And just build something. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. Yeah.
So with the oversaturation of social media and everything that we've been talking about, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do? What's the next frontier for you?
Man, honestly, if I could, I'd do social media forever, but I know that's not real. That's not fathomable.
Well, it is.
You could.
It's just you want to do it the way you want to do it.
Yeah. I don't want to start popping out babies and have like goddamn Family Channel and all that. I'm trying to laugh for real. So like, I feel like,
and even though the Family Channel would be,
it would hit.
You said I already know,
but it's like I'm not trying to do that yet. Like I got time. Like I feel like now it's more like, I feel like I got a lot of growth still. Like there's still like shit that I could be doing in my realm that's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it'll convert to something else. And then if that's my calling, then that's my calling. I feel like it's going to convert into something, whether it be like acting or voice acting, or if it gets into reality host or something. It's gonna lead me somewhere, I feel like, where it's like, okay, this is cool, but I feel like it's more of like, it's a blessing to begin with, so I'm not gonna strain to sprint out of social media. For what reason? To get more like respect or something? Go fuck. Pay bills and this is doing this thing. I'm gonna grind this out till the wheels fall off,
and
right?
then I'll look into investing in a new car.
Yeah, then we'll figure out like, okay, I want to do this, right? Like, cause like at the end of the day, I'm not like, I don't want to run and sprint and go start acting and like doing it. That's just not my thing. I'm not gonna be amazing, I feel like, at it, right? But I feel like what I'm doing now, I'm good at it. I like it. I don't need to change nothing for now. Right. I know when I'm goddamn 40 years old, it's gonna be like, all right, nigga, like,
all the dreads are gray. This nigga's still making relatable content.
My nigga, you've cried like 42 times, bro. Like, come on, dude, do something like that.
We know your dad's gone.
Yeah,
he's
like,
dead.
Bro,
you're like 50.
You're like, damn,
like, you
know what I'm saying,
nigga?
That? You ain't been in school in 42 years. Take the backpack off. Like I feel it. I do be feeling it, and it'd be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna fucking turn it into something. It's gonna. I just feel like I just let it do its path. I'm doing my thing right now.
What else do you love to do? Like, okay, we're in a world. There's no social media. I want to hear two different versions. We're in a world. There's no social media.
Yeah.
And you've gotten where you are now. Government comes in, bans it. Not happening.
What am I doing?
What would you do?
Shit.
But whatever it is, you could go right into it if it's something that you love.
That you love? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm an entertainer at heart. I would just go do like stand-up or something.
Okay, so you start.
I'd try that.
That grind.
Like if it was guaranteed to work, like that's why I haven't done nothing like that. It's not guaranteed at all.
Oh, well, nothing's guaranteed.
You can get chefed up there on that stage,
and you will.
Absolutely,
you will. But it's just like anything else. That's part of the. Because I agree. That's the funny thing. In my head, I go, I feel like you should try that.
I want to
and look, you will get chefed, like not the first time, maybe the second time, maybe the third time, but you just learn because most of your entertaining isn't live, and I think that's the only thing that would be, obviously other than the grind of doing it and building it, and you know what that is, you're not used to doing live things other than like social media or something, but there's always something else that's the focus.
Yeah.
Which is like
Seeing,
the
like,
game or the.
My problem is with stand up too, that I'm too nice. I'm nice as hell. Like, I'll think something, but I won't say it.
Well, that's
Cause I'm just too nice. Cause like, bro, like, me in my head, I'll think like, you big belly ass bitch. Like, I just couldn't say it to somebody. Like, I couldn't. Like, I don't know. I was raised really nice. You know what I'm saying? So, but like,
if you're
that's
in
what
the
people
space
like,
for
though.
it, you're in the space for it. See,
people like that.
I'm too nice
shit.
I'm too nice for the doing it on like a phone or a camera and like making a thing. I'm too nice for that because I just feel like it's like premeditated. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But if we know where we are,
I'm
you
like
want
that
to
too.
come in here to a comedy club wearing that outfit with your big belly out. We should be able to make fun of that. This is a space for laughter.
Oh man, I cook, but like
your crowd work would be good.
It would be good as hell.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just nice, and I'm not. I feel like you got to be very controversial to be not controversial, but you got to be ready to tackle everything and be like,
and if you because you got to be on that other side where it's like you're not funny.
Exactly. Like, if you're not disrespectful in comedy, you're not making
come on.
A lot of my videos come from fucking like being black, doing hood shit, like being stupid, right? And it's just like there's funniness to it, you know what I'm saying? There's fucking, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you're not there, you're not gonna be. You got to be edgy sometimes. Like, I've been edgy, bro, and it's like, that's that funny shit.
What do you think is your edgiest video?
Oh, I've done some shit. Oh man, I've injected fucking watermelon juice fluid in my arm, nigga.
I remember that, but you're in the bathroom, right?
Oh, bro, I fucking done a video like build your girlfriend. Like,
oh yeah, that would be
BBL 20K shit like that. Oh man, I got cooked. But it's like, bro, y'all taking shit too serious. It's fake, right? Like, it's like when people get mad at the villain in a movie and really hate this nigga in real life. Like, this shit fake, right? Like,
but you know why?
It ain't, because
it's too close.
It hits so hard. But it'd be like, bro, why you so mad? It's fake. I get it. Like, it may hit you hard and whatever, but that's tough shit.
I agree.
It be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes.
Live through it and be better,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Realize or do something great where it's like, I always say this. Look, man, do you really think before he started getting some money, Jay-Z was having the best of times?
Oh, bro, no, bro.
Adversity.
I just feel like people don't live life like it be like that sometimes. I feel like people live life where it's like,
but that's the internet.
It's supposed to be this way and this way only. Type
but
shit.
I feel like well, in that regard, people have always done that. That's just people. Yeah. But I do feel the internet has created shit has gotten, and it's coming from somebody born in 91. It's not even that old, but shit has gotten too easy.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, bro, Postmates takes EBT.
Oh, bro.
Like, what are we doing here?
Shit be getting
like, it's we
there's levels.
You should have to go get your food if you don't have the money for the food. I think you should have to just run out and go get it, because what other opportunities come from you going outside and trying to and that's just an example, but like, we used to have to deal with what kind of shit? We used to have to deal with like predators in the wild. And like, bro, even take it back to, I've been watching this show 1883. It's on Paramount Plus, bro. It's like old western type shit in Montana, but it's like, you used to ride a horse everywhere and people would just shoot you. Like, and murder wasn't really a thing. And then, if the weather changed, you just had a wagon, and like, there was no time to be like, I think I'm clinically depressed. I'm going to know there's rattlesnakes, nigga.
your husband would leave to go pick something up, and that nigga would never come. Like,
And not intentionally.
No chance of even filing no report. This man gone. That nigga was gone.
Bro.
Out of there, bro. Clapped.
I'm watching the show, and this is the crazy part.
Yeah.
This dude meets this girl. This is in the next episode, or the next season, 1923. This is a different show. He meets this woman. They end up being together. She leaves her husband for him.
Mm-hmm.
They get on a boat together. She's on the boat. They find out that he stole this woman from some very powerful man or whatever.
Yeah.
So they take him off the boat in a dinghy, and she's yelling, "How do I find you?" And I just thought, because at first I'm like, it's not a big deal. He gonna go that way. Your boat gonna dock. And then, oh shit, you're going to London. He's going to Montana. That's it.
That's a wrap.
That's it.
Yeah,
There's no chance. Like, do you know how crazy that is?
Bro.
You just go. Oh, my son's away at college. He writes. Okay.
Bro. Like, bro, I'm saying life is so easy that like now, like, bro, you never thought about like back in the day when you was playing Xbox, you had like that Xbox homie you played with every day type shit. You never would find out where that man is, where he was from. Like, you don't know nothing about that man again, because you just one day you never turned your Xbox on, right? You'll never see that nigga again or hear from that man again, whatever, right? Like, there was real moments where you would never see. Nowadays, it's like, boop, 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 boop. I can do everything like this. Just go, I bet. I can look up people's information off of other shit to find them.
Yeah.
Like, everything now is just too accessible.
Yeah.
It's too we don't value nothing. Nothing's valued like deep,
we
bro.
record any large event, any concert, anything. We pick up our phones. We all instantly record. How often do we watch these fucking videos? We don't watch these videos.
You never watch
Nobody
the video.
watches the videos.
Just to post it online, let people know I was here. I was this close. How often in LA do we be in a crowd and it be a hype song, whatever? We be hype, jumping, dancing, this and this, and everyone's like this with the phone. And it just be like,
Bro,
what you
Dave Chappelle was on stage and they were playing music and all they were doing was this.
Bro, man. I just feel like I
And
don't
then
know.
one person had the audacity to say, "Who's that?"
Yeah. I just think the value of things just ain't the same like it used to be.
No.
It's just the value.
Well, because the value of knowledge.
Yeah.
Just something as simple as knowledge. Like,
Out of there.
I can't say we. I had nothing to do with it. People fought for us to be able to read.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't. It's that simple.
Dead ass.
No one even sees the point, generally speaking, in retaining information. Like, at least back in the day, it was like, no, this guy's a doctor because he has a lot of those books in his head. And he can recall this pretty well. Now it's like you go to the doctor's office, them niggas pull over that computer stand. So what's going on? Niggas on WebMD.
Symptoms.
It's probably not WebMD, but they definitely looking up symptoms. And it's like, okay.
It'd be like, bro, it's free. Everything free. Bro, back in the day, if we wanted to go anywhere, bro, my pops was printing 42 pages of MapQuest to get where we had to go, bro.
Yes.
You know how tough that shit was? And if you missed something, there was no reroute.
No, not at all.
You had to figure out how to get back to where you was going.
And we had the MapQuest.
Bro.
Imagine before the MapQuest, they had fucking Thomas guys.
Yeah.
So you're just looking at a little book like, yeah, well, if we go off the and you driving cross country.
Driving stick too. The whole way. The whole
Bro.
The whole way, bro.
And then not remember, but then also you think of the old movies when they didn't have like proper cars.
Mhm.
You know, when it was like, there's not no real windows and it's just like
Bro.
glass and door and people lived in Chicago.
Oh, bro.
People lived in Boston.
Bro.
No heat in the house. You had to feed the
The
fire.
nigga. Chop wood.
What? You had to chop the wood to get the.
Imagine telling your fucking 12-year-old son go chop the wood. Nowadays,
He'll go to his room.
he'll go on Minecraft and chop a tree down.
No. I was saying he'll go to his room, grab the lotion, start chopping some wood.
Bro, shit just got too. We don't value nothing because nothing's valuable. Like,
it's so easy.
Easy.
But like even no matter your situation, you got some. At least in this country, you got some heat. Unless you are homeless, you got. If you live in even if that square is so small in which you live, you got heat.
Yeah.
You got generally some. If you don't have an AC, you can get a window unit, or they got the little portable. Like we have so much stuff. I do feel, what did he say? You create so much that it kills the incentive for people to even think of the things we want.
Right.
Like at least back in those times, people wanted like, imagine if I could store all this meat for weeks. This would be a luxury. No, we must eat it in 2 days before it spoils. Like,
coat that bitch in salt.
Yeah, literally. Like now it's like we don't even think about that. We instantly go to like, I want a Lamborghini.
Bro.
I want expensive clothing. It's like, what?
People don't even want to make their own coffee. It's back in the day, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like,
they told the Starbucks guy that it wouldn't work too. They
life
told him,
was tougher. It was cool to bully, and we got whooped. You see how the game just flipped? Like, I get it. Nowadays, I feel like we're changing. Like, there's less races. I feel like and that's good, right? Mm-hmm. But then, like, I don't know. I just feel like we got better as a society, like, to each other. But I feel like it just raised like depression and raised wilding and
depression and shit. I feel like it's raised because, bro, even people's jobs, like people don't generally work out. Mm-hmm. You're sitting in front of a computer all day. And if you're not working for yourself or have like a job where you're like, hey, things could, like you were even saying, you're like, hey, I'm gonna ride this till wheels fall off. But we'll see, things can change and all. Yeah, that doesn't exist in most 9-to-5s. So then you mix that with all my free time. I stare at this screen and I watch other people's lives that aren't realistic. That's why we're depressed. It's not because people had less and were happier. Yeah. It's because we can easily put ourselves in debt. Like and even like that Affirm credit and all that kind of stuff. That's a different kind of debt. So that kind of stuff apparently doesn't show up on your credit checks. But here's the thing. Now you're spending your 5 payments to buy some fucking AirPods? Bro. You might not need them.
To buy sneakers, bro. Like, you know how back in the day, you didn't have the bread. That was tough. That was tough. The best bet was the TJ Maxx layaway. That was the best bet, bro.
And you laid it away to get it later.
You didn't even get it, bro. Now, nigga, bro.
Here,
give us one payment. Take it. You can have it, right? Now it's just too attainable, bro. You can have it. Cool. You'll pay us, even though you don't have the bread to.
It's fine.
We'll get you.
That's how we had a housing bubble.
And if you don't pay, we're going to get more out you at the end.
Oh, that interest is going to cook you. It's going to cook you.
So it's like, bro, it's so much easier to just make dumbass this. Like even debit cards. Like back in the day, bro, you ain't have the cash or you ain't have the funds. Cooked.
That's it.
Cooked.
No overdrafting. No, you don't have the money,
now,
sir.
Yo, like, bro, nowadays it's like, damn, niggas be overdrafting racks. Like, bro, and it'd be like, damn, like we make shit dumb easy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, Shit's too easy.
Because once again, it's all imaginary too. Like you got to think back in those days too. It was based on something. Like the
Bro.
money, it was like, no, there's gold to back up that dollar you got or whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's we're just spinning our wheels. If we all tomorrow were like, hey, I don't think this shit's real.
Yeah. Oh.
And you were like, I don't think this shit's real either.
Oh, yeah.
And then you made a post. And then everybody else said, I don't think this shit's real either.
Bro.
We'd be cooked. Because what are we going to really...
We're already
what resource
cooked.
do we...
One bad thing happened to the world.
Yeah.
We're cooked.
Have you seen that movie that Leave the World Behind?
Yeah.
It's literally what it would be. They're coming out with another movie. It's the guy who did Ex Machina. It's called Civil War.
Yeah.
Same idea, bro. Like,
cooked.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Shit got so easy that it's gonna be like, we can't even change tires no more. Like, it's cooked. We can't even cook.
It's literally
we can't even change tires no more. One thing happens to this earth or this US.
Yeah.
Cook.
Yeah, we're done.
We're folded.
Well, and especially, I think people are a little less cooked in certain places, but we are all a lot more cooked.
Cooked, my boy. Like, it's donezo. That's what I'm saying.
No
like,
internet, everybody would go, ah! Like, it would instantly, bro. No internet.
we don't do nothing hard, like, tasking no more, bro. We're cooked.
And with AI, that's going to be it.
We're cooked, bro. Like, bro, can't even drive stick.
Yeah.
We can't even drive stick. We can't. Imagine trying to put people on bikes because like the roads is blocked. You're cooked.
Oh, right.
Like
people
we're
can't ride bikes like they used to.
No, bro. It's done with. It's done. One catastrophe, bro, is done with. We can't do nothing. All we do is on our phones. We don't even know how to get places without our phones. We're done.
Yeah.
It's a big wrap, bro.
And everybody who does is they're not young. Most of them,
bro.
You know,
all the survivalists.
Yeah,
they all grandpas now.
Yeah,
we don't got
or they're 40s.
Yeah.
Late
you know what
late 30s. Yeah,
and that's getting passed down less and less.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
and you can't let them go to the Boy Scouts anymore.
Yeah. See what I mean? Yeah, we're cooked. I hope shit don't hit the fan because it's super cooked. If money mean nothing, cooked.
Oh yeah. Well, I've always been terrified if we ever hit a point where money means nothing, then we got to worry about just like civil.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
bad.
Yeah, that what I said earlier. That whole because people are usually more comfortable around people who look like. Oh, that shit would come into full effect.
Mm-hmm.
Full effect.
Oh, bro, one nuke. U.S. cooked, folded, in the walk.
In the walk.
Done. That's what I'm saying. Shit it got too sweet.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Sweet.
It's just a little too sweet. There's adversity. There's no adversity. Also, the fact that everyone who's 21 now read about 9/11 in the history books.
Oh yeah,
and that's the closest thing
that they had
that we've even ever had to something happening here.
Yeah,
shit don't happen here.
Yeah.
We go over there.
Exactly.
We fight you niggas over there.
Exactly.
No, where y'all at? I'll meet you over there. That's what America does.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. So if something happened here, oh yeah, we would know what to. What?
We're wrapped. That's what I'm saying. And we're getting into it. I drive an electric car.
Yeah.
Cook.
Right.
The power goes out. Cook. The gap. Cook.
See,
everything.
These are things, though, I feel like right now we can kind of we're asking these questions at an age and we don't have responsibilities. I feel like you're right. Bring a kid into the situation. You can't just have an electric car. Fuck no. You got to have another thing that runs on gas, and you keep gas in the garage as well.
Generators and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got no generator. Ain't nobody got no generator, bro.
Like I said, not in California.
No.
Not in
expensive
New York.
Shit is out here too.
Maybe in Texas, I'm sure some people got some generators.
Yeah, there's some
Mississippi.
Yeah. But that John, they only got the 12 gallon, bro. That John's cooked. That John's done with. You're folded, man. I just hope nothing bad happened because I feel like our society.
Well, we need new leadership before that happens. If anything, it does.
Yeah. See, I think all that will change with time. Eventually. I think that's just a time.
But that's
thing.
an eventually thing. And then, like I said, you're saying if nothing happens, that's what worries me. It's more of like the fact of like, even to circle it back to social media and that video, it's kind of like, what other people are, or what other nations are kind of, invested in this softening up of the United States. Because it's not just like, come on, bro. What was it? It was something like over 50% of the accounts on Twitter were bots. I read somewhere that one of the largest like religious pages on Facebook is like owned by some company and was like started as a joke. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you don't know who's feeding you this content. One of my questions used to always be all these sounds in TikTok. Where the fuck do they all come from? And some of them we know, but then there's other ones that you're just using and you don't know where this came from or what this is.
Everything's set up.
Yeah, who's feeding this? So if that's being fed, and who knows who's putting money into pushing certain videos, pushing certain narratives, because once again, like you said, it's as a culture, we're super divided and we're super soft.
Yeah.
Like that's what's happened. We haven't. Have you ever seen that video of like back in the day, they showed the presidential fitness test?
Presidential?
Yeah, so there used to be this thing called the presidential fitness test. And it basically was like a it was the
Talk about the pacer?
What's the pacer?
I had like an audio.
Hold on, no.
I might be lying.
It was called the let me see. Hold on. Presidential. It'd be nice if I were actually typing it.
What, they did it in school?
Yeah, no, it was like a mandatory dental fitness test. Okay, so this
you did
thing,
it?
No. It used to be something that they did back in the day.
Yeah.
The original 6-part test consisted of push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and standing broad jump, and a shuttle run, a 50-yard dash, and a softball throw for distance. Ostensibly, because it's helpful to know who amongst the troops had the arm strength necessary to chuck a grenade the furthest or all that. Okay, so they did this in the military too. But they had like this thing where kids just like, even in schools, it was just like you had to be able to do minimum effort of push-ups, pull-ups, and this.
Yeah.
But now they don't even have gym.
They got cooked. Bro, so I think our generation was kind of the end of it, where it was like, we had to do the mile. Y'all never had to do the mile? I think it was mandatory in my state.
You had to do a mile?
You had to do a mile.
See, no.
And you just had to do the mile, no time. You just had to do the mile. So a lot of niggas just walked that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
even physical education teachers conceded that the presidential fitness test was scaring kids who were certain to fail. We knew who was going to be last and we were embarrassing them, so it got changed.
Man,
the
bully kids, bro. Bully these little niggas, bro. I'm tired of this shit. I caught it, bro. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm alright.
Starts crying. I'm good. I'm like, still standing,
bro. Man, start bullying these kids, man. Stop.
I'm telling you,
stop babying these little niggas. They can take it, bro.
Sit-ups for a minute. Push-ups as many as possible without resting. Pull-ups as many as possible, or flexed arm hang. A 30-foot shuttle run and a 1 mile run.
Bro.
So basically, they kept the 1 mile run. That's the only thing they kept.
But what these kids really gonna cry about, bro? Like, let's say you bullying a kid,
vape
right?
Just ran out and their switch is dead. That is
like, bro. What's real? Like, bro, you got 2 parents. You chilling. Life is good. If you're getting bullied, it's just like, bro, what can I do? What can I switch up? All right, if you call someone like ugly, bro, like, oh man, you ugly as fuck. I get that. That's like, all right, chill. Don't do that. But like anything else, like, nigga, roast them real quick.
Right.
Roast this little nigga. Like, yo, it'd be like, man, like there's certain things I feel like I feel like bullying does this. Either you take it as they're just making fun of me, or you take it as maybe I gotta change something.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can take it as they're just making fun of me, you're fine.
Right.
Like, I don't need to be affected by this so emotionally that it's gonna destroy me. They're just talking shit. It's just yapping, bro, from kids that I'm never gonna see again in like 5 years. So it's
but in the time, the rough part is in that time.
In that time ain't shit, bro.
I know it ain't. But but it's like to them, I could see how it could feel like this is the end of the world. Because once again, for me, I got bullied in 7th grade. Yeah. And it kind of fucked me up a little bit. But
you'd be thinking and shit, but it'd be like
the next year I was fucking living in Atlanta with JD and stuff. So and like Janet. So I was like, my life saved me from certain kinds of things. But I could imagine if I knew I was gonna show up every day to this school and be made fun of.
What you getting made fun of for though, bro? Like no one's getting called 4 eyes no more, bro.
Oh, see, now it's that's the other thing.
What are they
We're
cooking
soft.
them
Nobody's cooking anybody. It's like the kids are. They're like the mean kids are. Yeah. But
what they saying? Like, damn nigga, you big.
No,
okay?
No, you know what they get them on now? It ain't even that.
You eating good, that's it.
No, they don't care about that anymore. Everybody's big.
Yeah, what's the way?
The new roast is probably it's come on, we're a capitalist society. It's all about money. And it's all about you're broke. You have
there's no shot.
You have no followers for sure. Your poor ass don't even got on the insert cool sneaker
there's
here.
No way,
the Travis
bro.
Scotts. You couldn't get the Travis Scotts, you broke boy.
There's no way kids is doing
all
that.
Look, Leon's a broke boy.
No shot. That's what
for
they
sure.
said.
Drip. For sure.
You ain't got no drip, shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah, but this is a very mature thing. Who cares?
Bro, who cares what you wear, bro?
But
I'm a kid. I'm not gonna fit this.
Kids be wearing Balenciaga sneakers to school. Bro.
I wish.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If I have a kid, pay less. Because you're not gonna fit them.
Yeah.
You're not gonna fit them. And then what we gonna do with them? Hand them down. Nigga, handing what down? Oh man, I got him a couple Gucci shirts. You can just have it. Nigga, what? No,
that's crazy.
No, sir.
I'm not that guy either.
No,
I'm not doing that.
We running this Target tee till there's holes in it,
sure.
boy. Holes, bro.
For sure.
Like, talking about kids got no drip, bro. We're running outside, but recess, bro.
But I feel like that's what it is now. Like it has to be things. Whatever kids find cool, you gotta think about it. It's whatever those things are. So it's clothes. It's like social media, how many followers and stuff you got, if your videos are going off. If you're an athlete, you'll always be good to the end of time. Yeah, but I feel like
what else? Like boring niggas. It's okay to be a boring nigga too.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more of now. It's bro, everything now is financial. Like, it's not like how it used to be. Like, you used to be able to wear cool stuff with no names, and people were like, "Oh, he's cool." Like, no. Now the cool guy has on a shirt that has G's all over it or F's or says the name of the brand. Like, it's money, and I feel like that's what these kids are getting cooked on now. Like. Don't go to a school like Harvard, Westlake, or one of them like really popping schools out here. Like, bro.
I'll get cooked for bread.
Like, your little daughter would be, like, if you had a daughter, like, she doesn't have the bag.
But that's the thing. Those are the easiest kids to cook. Those are the easiest kids to cook back. Like, man, you broke like this. Why your mom got divorced 3 times? Easy work.
For sure, that's happening there.
Easy work. Wasn't your mom on a date last week? Wasn't she getting piped down by Mr. Baxter over there? Like, bro, that's light work, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you, bro, man, nobody's life is perfect. That nigga bullying. Listen.
Yeah.
I think bullying. bullying the wrong word. Let kids roast. Just let kids roast each other a little bit.
Yeah, because if you're just because there's that difference of just picking someone smaller than you, and that's not cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like kids roast. They can roast each other.
Would you be more angry if your kid was getting bullied, or if he was doing the bullying?
Nah, I wouldn't be cool with him bullying kids.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Like beating kids up and shit. Oh nah. That's an L.
I'd be like, bro, you're a pussy.
Yeah,
I'd be
like
I
for
hate
what?
You. Yeah, nah.
I'd rather him get cooked, and then I'd be like, let me teach you a little something. Let me teach you a little something.
And when you go in there, you tell them.
Say it just like this.
That would be hilarious.
You ugly. Yeah, it's just going crazy on him, bro. That's what I'm saying, though. It's easy, bro. It's easy. I feel like, I don't know, bro. Let them kids roast. They'll be all right. Just teach kids to be good people, bro.
Facts.
It's that simple.
But then the people who got to teach them got to be good people as well. And there's a lot of people struggling with that.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
The parents really do be the issue.
Yeah, it's the parents. Because you're either not spending enough. It's like I'm really bad with plants. It's like, for anyone listening, these plants will probably change over the course of me doing this podcast because I'm bad with plants. But it's like you can overwater it, which is like being overzealous, not letting it go anywhere, not letting it do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
Or you could have the situation where you pay no attention. And then that kid can have the money, all that shit.
Oh, he's good.
Now that kid has an addiction problem.
Yeah.
Because the same way one kid's like, okay, yeah, dad, I get it. Okay, yes. Okay, fine. That's still more love than, hey, I'm calling you again. Yeah. I'm still at the house.
Yeah. Shit crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Facts, though. Honestly, just have less kids. I think there's like way less kids.
Oh yeah, because once again, social media is showing everyone that no, there's models out there you could be having sex with. Why would you settle down for the person who loves you, who's right next to you, who's you've known for years and you have a lot in common with? Yeah. No, man. There's models. Why don't you try to get one of these? All the people you look up to have one of these. It's like, bro.
You want no bitches?
Niggas in apartments with fucking Rolexes. Like,
you don't want no bitches?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go get
Come on.
Right.
Just look at your Explorer page. Look at that. Isn't she cute?
Hey.
Yeah.
The world's kind of good.
Yeah. But last question. If you could go 20 years back.
Back?
Yeah.
And,
and tell yourself things you know now. Or see yourself 40 years in the future right now.
20 years back or 40 in the future?
Yeah.
I'm going 20 back.
But you could come back to where you are now in any situation.
Oh, I'm telling this nigga, look, the Patriots lose that 16-0 season. They lose the Super Bowl in 16-0. Bro, I'm telling myself that.
You literally would be Back to the Future, bro. You'd be like, you'd be going through life. They'd be like, Jerry, pay attention. You'd be like, I don't have to. I already know how I'm gonna make my money.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Invest all that shit in Tesla and Apple, Bitcoin.
Invest all your money into Bitcoin when you're 8. Start making videos. You tell yourself, make videos earlier.
Bro,
this is what will go off.
Instant. I'm telling my pops every play like this. Put the house on it.
They won't believe you. That would be that's what would be frustrating.
Put the house on it.
You'd be saying this and you'd be like, Jerry, no.
I'd find someone that gonna listen to me, bro.
At
Someone
8,
gotta listen to me.
You're an idiot. The Patriots are the best. They're 16-0.
But then when I'm right, he gonna go, this little nigga was right. He's coming right back to me like this. I need 75%. I need all that. How can I get it? I'm 8. I don't know, but I'm gonna
But
get
I'm
it.
gonna
He
get
gonna pay
it.
me something. He gonna give me something. And when I get that something, that's why I'm gonna go myself. Like, listen, oh man, I'm a demon.
Sports almanac. That's what you do.
Oh, yeah,
You
see?
just the games.
What else? And then just invest it, and then I'll be all right.
Oh yeah. If at 8
Cool.
you still have time.
If
you still have time to put a lot of money in Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Plenty.
Honestly though, could I make 100 bands at 8?
Yeah.
Truly,
Because what year is that for you?
I'm 30. Born 93.
So
7 years makes 2001.
So 2001. Oh, yeah. There's no way to really. You got to be on TV still in that era.
Nigga, September 10th.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't let these niggas on that plane, fam.
Yeah.
This might sound
Yeah.
racist, but look, those boys, don't let them on, fam. Don't let them on, fam. I'm being
Oh yeah. You'd be a guru.
I'd be that
You'd be
guy.
a guru, bro. You know what? Until
I'd be on the news.
Until now. Literally, this moment would come though, and
That
then
would
you
be
would know
nuts.
shit after that.
You're
cool.
but I'm good. I'm good. What else I need, bro? If I'm 8 and I tell somebody, look, just put $1 million Bitcoin. I'll take 1%.
Who do you know at 8 who has $1 million?
I'm finding somebody. Somebody got to listen to me, bro. Somebody. It all got to come down to Patriots games. That's how I'm.
Yeah, that's how you would get people to believe.
That's how you get people to believe.
Yeah,
like
you'd be able
they
to catch.
winning.
You'd be able to catch one Boston or motherfucking Bostonian
Nigga.
who would be like, "This fucking kid,
That
he's fucking on to something."
That 04 Red Sox, I would have called that shit. Yeah. I'd be up.
I'd be
up out of there, bro. That's all. Oh man, that'd be nuts.
Yeah, that'd be different. Man. I'd like to see myself 40 years in the future and see if I ever figured it out.
Hell nah.
You said hell no.
Nah. To see an L or something and then be like,
I'm at
where my legs at? Nigga. Nah, cause I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, that would suck.
I'm clapping myself. I'm out. Like this. That's how it ends. Like this.
But you know what's crazy? The one thing I will say about that, yes, that would suck. But I also think if this were a movie or something, it'd be a situation where you would see something and us thinking we know so much. We would think we know what we're saying, but you wouldn't even. So for example, it's like imagine me seeing myself 60 years in the future. I don't see a whole lot of things, but I see myself in a hospital bed. I see myself coughing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like not really aware of what's going on. And you only get, let's just say you only get like a minute with yourself. I could have been on a set.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been, you know what I mean?
Doing a million other things.
I could have just broken my leg real quick. It could have been something very, but I take it, I got cancer.
I get you. But not, bro, no legs?
Yeah, no legs, no. I'm Lieutenant Dannon. Nah, that's, nah.
No legs is nuts.
Nah,
like
that's crazy. Oh! And no context of what you've done up until that point.
You never getting in a whip. You never getting in a plane. But then it might be in the crib. So you're overthinking.
Yeah.
You're cooked. Nah, I'm going back.
So I'm going back.
I'm going straight back. I'm going, telling myself hella stuff, bro.
You only get a minute.
A minute?
You bet. I feel like that Patriots game and two other sports things.
Yeah. I'd know. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
You'd have to call so much shit.
Also, you'd be looking at you like.
I'd get the lottery numbers. Or give myself an iPhone.
That would be crazy.
You'd fuck shit up though. You would.
You know what's crazy? Why wouldn't you just be like, create something called Facebook?
Because that's too much.
That's a lot of pieces
That's
you gotta go do. Yeah.
Where am I gonna go get a Mark Zuckerberg at? Or hit him up, be like, yo, I'll give you.
He was at Harvard. Same.
Man. It's an 8-year-old walking up to you like, hey, nigga, look.
Check it out.
I don't care what that MySpace nigga
Social networking. I got 2 words for you, Mark. Social. How do you know my name?
said.
Nigga, you gonna be one of the most famous people in the world. Nigga, you gonna pay me.
Facts. I just need 5%, my boy. I'd be straight. Just throw me 5.
Yeah, okay.
That shit crazy.
He would have said, yeah. And then he would have played.
Oh yeah, I know where he at. I'm from the future, fam.
I'm from the future. I know where he at.
I'm getting my lick. I'm getting my lick. Because when I show up and that man, oh shit.
Jay.
Oh yeah. One to the kneecap. My money at Mark. My money at B. Come on, man.
That's hilarious.
Hey, man. 8-year-old me, bruh.
Well, Jerry, thanks for coming through, man.
Hey, man, for
This
sure.
was a lot of fun.
Hey, it was fun as hell, dog.
My dog.
Hey.
Until next time. Peace. Did an hour 36 minutes. That was nice.
That was good. Ooh, wee.